Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Okay guys, let's take a look at the euro currency after the negative surprise that was given us by Cyprus concerning the deposits of in the banks, that they would like to withdraw the 10% of all deposits in the Cyprus bank to rescue the economy. That in fact just the stealing of the money of the people. And that is a very dangerous case that could hit not just the Cyprus but the Euro Union and Euro currency in general. Well, since I'm living in Russia a lot of people cared the deposits on the Cyprus, and that was announced in other news that approximately the $2 billion will be lost by the individuals who hold money on the Cyprus. This is very specific topic because currently Cyprus is expected to get the financial help from Russia. It's about $10 billion in the program of rescue the economy and from the crisis that now stands in the Euro Union. And you understand that with this case, this could really impact on the conditions of providing with this help. So that will be really the question. But even we will not take into consideration the two-side politics between the Cyprus and Russia. Well, if we will take a look in the general on this problem, what does it mean in general? That will could challenge the trusting in the euro currency and the European banks, because if this is possible in the one country that is the member of the Euro Union, why it happen in other country? So that's very possible. Why not? And if this will really happen and the voting will approve this initiative by the Cyprus politicians and economists, well, that will be really a bad idea, and that probably could trigger the withdrawal of deposits from the European banks that by itself stand in not very favorable situation right now. That will probably hit on the euro as a currency and in general on the economy of the Euro Union. So you can see that even small countries, the Cyprus, could make the real significant impact of the euro. Well, that's why currently, as you can see, the price action on the euro currency is rather flat. So because still, since the voting was postponed on this question, the market just wait what will happen. And current price action we could treat as the indecision, because in general we see some sort of the bearish signs technical, but using currently just technical issues will be not quite wise, I suppose. So what we see in general, we know that market stands at support. We know that this is weekly confluence support on the weekly time frame. This market stands slightly lower than this confluence support. Market has tested all targets. Market has tested yearly pivot point. Also, we see some sort of the bearish dynamic pressure that's now is forming right here. So you can see trend has turned bullish. Market has erased this top grabber pattern. Trend has turned bullish, but price action is not. Price action shows bearish move to the downside. Well, pure technically, I don't want to take any long position right now. We've got this pattern, but this pattern has been erased, and that is the risk that we have discussed in our weekend. I said by taking a look at the 4-hour time frame, until market will not break this tendency to the downside, it will not quite safe to take the long position. And we say that conservative tactics will be taking out the long position, take the long position only if market will take out this highs, if market will break this tendency to the downside. But currently we still do not see it. That is possible, that market could totally disrespect this support area. Sometimes when the market is really heavy and some significant events happen on the market, that is possible in the market. Absolutely disrespect the even weekly confidence support. For example, that was on the crude oil in the 2008 when the crisis has started. Market has disrespected all significant support and just showed the miserable plunge down on the when the crude oil dropped more than for $100 to the downside. So that was really tremendous and miserable falling. So euro looks not so as heavy as the crude oil in those times, but in general market looks heavy, and this is really possible if the Cyprus authority will take the negative by the voting will take the negative position for the investors. That really could trigger some acceleration to the downside, because bearish the dynamic pressure usually finished by some significant move in one or other direction. When it's bearish, dynamic pressure very often could finish by the long downward candle, by acceleration to the downside, when the final market takes the direction that was pointed by bearish dynamic pressure, although trend holds bullish. So currently probably it's better to stay flat on the euro currency. At least right now I do not want to take any long position. If you'll take a look at the 4-hour time frame, we do not have any patterns right here. So what we see, this was gap down. Market has partially closed this gap, but not totally. You can see this also divergence as we discussed. But take a look. That is the holding factor that I trying to take into consideration every time. We would like to see the changes in the price action. As was discussed on our weekly research, we see the lower lows tendency, lower highs tendency. Despite that this was the subgrabber, I said, and we also noted that we do not see the breaking of this tendency, and that has been confirmed. Our suspicious about this also has been confirmed. So as you can see, market has failed here, erased the subgrabber pattern and continued this tendency down. So for taking the long position, and even to think about taking the long position, we need the taking out of these highs. We need the breaking of this tendency. We need the swing to the upside that will be greater than the previous swing down. That will be the reversal swing, and that will give us some hope and some confidence that probably market could show the upward continuation in the retracement that we expected. But under the impact of this news from the Cyprus, well, I really I don't know how it will turn, but I can't exclude the negative solution of this really problem now. Negative voting for the investors, and from that perspective, that could lead, in fact, this bearish dynamic pressure could lead to the downward acceleration. So until these highs will not be taken out, I do not want even to think about entering the long side of the market. Taking the short position, well, probably it could be done, but I do not see any patterns just yet, except the bearish dynamic pressure. Well, probably you could try to do this with the stops above these highs, but in the nearest time the volatility could be really significant, because now it's possible that different politicians will start to talking, and that could really trigger some makes market nervous and will trigger some volatility. Market could really show some choppy and sloppy price action. So I think that currently it's better to search another possibility for trading than euro currency.